Hi, this is Dansoy, amateur cook, aka Batman in the kitchen. Welcome to the Food Zone, where we take this journey together, learning recipes as one. Today we're going to take a break from the other recipes, and we're going to make a healthy one. We're going to make tilapia fish in panko breadcrumbs, and then we're going to make a tomato and arugula salad in red wine vinegar. So today for this recipe we have the tilapia, farm raised, grape tomatoes, arugula, shaved Parmesan, shallot, red wine vinegar. We have canola oil, which we're going to use with the fish, meatloaf seasoning, panko breadcrumbs, and we have sour cream. So the salad needs to marinate for about 10 minutes. So we're going to start the salad first, and then we'll cook the fish. And then after the fish is cooked, the salad will be done, and we'll just plate it all together. This is a healthy meal. The only thing is, this usually takes 30 minutes to do. Alright, so we're going to make that arugula and tomato salad. So we have the mixing bowl. We're going to take these grape tomatoes, and we're going to cut them in half, or you can cut them in slices. Alright, so we have those tomatoes cut, and just put those into the mixing bowl. The next thing we're going to do is take this arugula, and we're going to put it on the cutting board, and we're going to mince it up a bit, and then we're going to throw that in the mixing bowl, and then after that we'll do the shallot. Alright, so we have that arugula. Just add that to your mix. Doesn't matter if some stems are in there or not. The next step is we're going to peel the shallot, and we're going to dice it, and then we're going to throw it in here, and we're going to put the red wine vinegar in there. And then we're going to also put olive oil, but there's going to be shaved Parmesan for this, but we want to do it at the last step. Alright, so the next step was to trim the shallot and cut the ends off and peel it. So now we're going to chop this up, and we're going to add it to our mix. After that, we'll add the salt in there, the red wine vinegar, and some olive oil. And then we're going to let this sit for 10 minutes while we cook the fish. Alright, so we have that shallot cut up. Add that to the salad. And you can see all the different colors in there. The next step is we're going to add the red wine vinegar, some salt, and we're going to add 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Then we're going to mix that, and like I said, let it sit for 10 minutes. Alright, so the thing is, I have some red wine vinegar. Throw that in there. Then take some sea salt and put some in there. And then the final step is we're going to take olive oil, whatever the olive oil of your choice is, and put in like 4 tablespoons. Then after that, just start mixing. Like I said, we have shaved Parmesan for later. We have the shaved Parmesan, but we don't want to throw that in there yet. We want this to marinate. If you have to, throw in a little bit more vinegar or more olive oil. It's up to you. But you definitely need this to sit for 10 minutes. So now we're going to put this aside and let it cook. And now we're going to do the Panko Tilapia. Alright, so the thing you're going to want to do now is put your canola oil in there. I'm going to put all the amounts that you need. All the amounts that you need in the description. So now you're going to put that on there, and you're going to put your heat on medium on the stove, and just put the cover on, but leave some air there. Now let that oil cook. Let that oil warm for 3 to 5 minutes. While that's happening, we're going to coat the tilapia. We're going to make the mix for the tilapia, and we're going to put the panko breadcrumbs on a separate plate, and we're going to bread that. And then once this oil is heated, like I said, like 3 to 5 minutes, that's when we'll put the tilapia in there and we'll get cooking, and then after that we'll plate it, because right now the tomato and arugula salad is marinating. Alright, so while that oil heats, we're going to take a 1/4 cup of water and put that into a mixing bowl. The thing we're going to want to do is take 2 things of sour cream. These are 1 ounce, so you want to put 2 ounces in there. And you're going to want to put some salt in there too. So put some sea salt in there. Now put your sour cream in there, and we're going to mix that. We're going to use that to dip the tilapia in. And then after that, we're going to put it on the panko breadcrumbs. Like I said, this recipe takes like 35 minutes. Alright, we have that mixed up, the sour cream, water, and sugar. Salt. Now we're going to take the meatloaf seasoning and spread it over the tilapia. Just pat that in there and then flip it. Once you do that, you're going to want to take your meatloaf seasoning again and do the same thing with the other side. Just mix that in there. And the next step is we're going to set up a plate with the panko breadcrumbs, and we're going to just dip that, and then our oil's ready, and we're going to just cook it. Then after that, we'll put it on a plate with arugula and tomato salad, and we're set. And you have a healthy meal. Alright, so your next step is to use a shallow bowl and put panko breadcrumbs in there, and we got the mixture. So the thing we're going to do is we're going to take 1 piece of tilapia, stick it in this sour cream mixture, and get it coated. After that's coated, stick it in the panko, and you can see how that's really nicely covered. If you want, take some by hand and throw it on there, but see how that is? It's so simple. So take the other piece and put it in the mixture. You're just going to repeat it. Your hands are going to get messy on this. So that one's already covered. You can see that. Now take the other piece and do the same thing. Just keep turning it till it's covered. If you have to, just take the panko and put it on top. This will make it really crispy when you cook this. That's why you need the oil really hot. So you need that oil to cook for 5 minutes. So then you're going to take that and put that there. If you want, take some more bread, some more panko, and put that there. So now you can see that that's perfect. So we're just going to put both of these aside, and then we're going to cook these in the hot oil. Alright, so our oil should be done. One thing you could do is to test it is take your panko and get a pinch. Now watch, throw it in there. If you see it sizzle, the oil's ready. So that's perfect. When you cook this, you're going to want to use a splash guard, or you're going to want to put a cover on, because this is going to be warm. Just be careful, because once you put this in there, this thing is going to steam. Alright, so here we go. You're going to see this sizzle. So you're going to want to cook this on 3 to 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes on each side. I wish you could smell this. Alright, like I said, you're going to cook this on each side 3 to 5 minutes. I really wish you could smell this. Like, tilapia is a really good, healthy fish. A lot of people say it tastes like chicken. But once you put like that breadcrumbs on there and that sour cream mixture, oh man, it tastes so good. I wish I had smell-o-vision. So we're only going to be like 1 more minute with the magic of YouTube and filming, and then we're going to flip this. And then after that, when it's 3 minutes on the other side, we're done and we just plate it. Alright, YouTube and Facebook, we're going to flip this, but just be careful with this really hot oil so you don't get burned. So look at the color of that. Having problems flipping it. So look at that. Alright, so do this on the other side for 3 minutes and we're done. Alright, YouTube and Facebook, this is actually done. Now I'm going to turn off the stove and let the oil cool for a second, because this is really hot. So you don't want to get burned. Alright, so while that cools down and you can take it out, take your shaved Parmesan and throw it in that salad. Just start mixing it up. Like, this salad is so good you could eat it as its own self. It's tomato and arugula with shaved Parmesan. So that marinated for a good 10-15 minutes. Now you got that shaved Parmesan in. So this is sizzling a little bit. You can see it right there. Look how golden brown that is. So just let that cool down a little bit. Like I said, watch the heat. And let's go to the last step. Alright, this is done. And you can see how golden brown it is. Alright, so you can see that, how it's golden brown. And there's our arugula salad. Now we're going to just plate it off and we're done. Alright, YouTube and Facebook. There's your Panko Tilapia with sour cream mixture. And there's your tomato and arugula salad with shaved Parmesan. So thanks for visiting my channel. Please subscribe, hit the bell so you can get updates each week. And I bring you a variety of recipes. But you can see that this is a really healthy meal. And I just tasted this tilapia, and it's nice and fresh. Look at the white meat in there from that fish, and then the golden crust. So I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Peace out. Dansoy Amateur Cook.